Hi friends, it's Gwen. Today I want to do a couple of recommendations, and today's recommendations are going to be middle grade recommendations. I don't actually read a lot of middle grade, but sometimes I do, especially if it's like an award-winning book or if it's a graphic novel. I really enjoy those. So today I wanted to recommend some middle grade books that I've read that I think you would enjoy as either young adult reader or new adult reader. So let's get started with the first one, which is Doom Boy by Toni Sandoval. I read this last year sometime. It's a graphic novel and I absolutely love it. My number one top thing that I love about it is the artwork. The artwork is stunning, and I've talked about it before. I just love it. But this graphic novel is about teen angst, and this little rocker dude goes to the ocean and plays songs on his guitar to his departed love. And it's really cute and really sweet, and again, the artwork is amazing. The second book, it's not a 5-star book by any means in my opinion, but it was entertaining, and that is The Gates by John Connolly. I thought, I was picking it up because, I figured why not? I read it about, I believe I read it in October of last year, and about Samuel Johnson and his dog, and they go to one of their neighbors' houses, and strange happenings, and basically the gates of hell are opened and all these mysterious creatures and beings come out, and Samuel and his dog fight the powers that be to try to rid their neighborhood or their town of these beings. And I thought it was really interesting, and I liked the way it was written, and it was kind of funny, not really scary, but I ended up rating that 3 stars. The next one is absolutely a 5-star book, and that is The View from Saturday by E.L. I don't know how to say the last name. I'm going to insert a picture of the book. But this is about a 6th grade academic bowl team at Epiphany Middle School, and how they came to be, this team came to be like formed, and the relationships between them, and it's kind of told like a series of stories for each character that's on, or each member that's on the team, and it was just really lovely. It was well written. I enjoyed the characters. They were quite dynamic, and yeah, I would definitely recommend picking it up. The next one is definitely another graphic novel that I loved, and that is This One Summer by Mariko Tamaki. And this one is about Rose and her family. They go to the beach every summer, to their beach house, and this summer is different. And it has a lot to do with growing up and family dynamics, and it was so cute. The artwork was really cool. The color of the art was like this bluish purple, like indigo color, and it lent itself really well to the graphic novel. I rated it 4 stars, and I highly recommend that you pick it up. Cannot recommend middle grade books without mentioning the Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling. I have only read the first and the second books. I have watched the entire series, the movies, but I'm anticipating reading the rest of the series and enjoying it just as much as the first and second book, which I rated both 5 stars. It's the story of Harry realizing that he is a wizard, and he goes off to Hogwarts, the wizarding school, and they get sorted into houses, and he is in Gryffindor, which is my house. So yay, Gryffindor! But it's really magical and it's fun. Another graphic novel that I highly recommend, I've talked about this on my channel quite a bit, and that is Drama by Raina Telgemeier. This follows the story of Callie. She loves theater, and while she isn't so great on stage, she loves working backstage. And her middle school is putting on Moons Over Mississippi, so she works backstage to kind of make it like this awesome, show and stuff like that. Again, the characters, highly recommend it for the characterization. The artwork is very fun and colorful, and yeah, really loved it. 5 stars. A recent read for me is Brown Girl Dreaming by Jacqueline Woodson, and not only do I recommend this book because Jacqueline Woodson is an Aquarius like myself, but it's excellent. It is written in verse, and it tells the story of Jacqueline Woodson's life of living in South Carolina and New York. She feels halfway home in each place, so she never finds like her grounded home, and it's just remnants of her childhood childhood and growing up in the civil rights movement, and it was very interesting and fast-paced, and I gave this book 5 stars. The last recommendation I have for you today is another graphic novel and another recent read, and that is El Deafo by C.C. Bell. This tells the story of C.C. Bell's life, basically. It is in animal form, and the artwork is really colorful and fun, but this tells the story about her going to school and making friends, all the while having a huge, bulky hearing aid strapped to her chest. So I found this very fun, interesting, and as an American Sign Language interpreter student, I felt that it was a must read, and I rated it 4 stars. So those are my middle grade recommendations that I think cross the bounds for different age groups that people would be interested in, especially the graphic novels, because I feel like even if you don't appreciate the story, you can appreciate the art, and even if you don't appreciate the art, you can appreciate the story. So I hope you check some of these out. If you've read any of these, let me know. Also, if you have any other middle grade recommendations, let me know in the comments below. But that's all I have for you today. I'll see you again soon. Bye!